What's up? What's up? What's up? May 26, 2021. It is the first official episode of Cowboys and Cold Ones. The last time you guys heard me here on YouTube was just explaining what the show was going to be about. Corey Clark with you. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Cowboys and Cold Ones. If you didn't watch the first YouTube live broadcast, which was just a week ago before I went on vacation, I got a little tan. See, I don't burn. I don't tan much, but I'm better than most people. But go watch that. I'll tell you what it's about. Just a quick rundown. We're going to drink and we're going to talk Cowboys at the same time. Normally, like last week I showed you, I'll grab a beer. I'll grab something of the alcoholic nature where it's going to be, hey, this is my glass. Let's pour it in. I had my new IPA, my new beer set up for you guys for this show. I was ready to go live Wednesday during my lunch break and my drill job. And I got into the kitchen and the fridge today, just about half an hour ago, was set up. The last thing I do is I grab beer, and I went to go grab the beer. And apparently my significant other, my very lovely girl, the one who is the greatest mother to my child, she apparently had friends over last night when I was out working, calling a baseball game on the radio, coaching baseball after that. Had family and friends over, and all my beer was gone. I got in the fridge, and I text her, I go, where's my beer? And I did it in all caps, so she knows I was serious. And so, I mean, I think it's fun. If you look at it here, let's see. I go, Virginia, Bob, I'm about to do my show. Where's my beer? See if I can show you guys, just to give you an idea of what I was talking about. So see, texted her in all caps. It may not be clear, probably isn't. And all she said was that one word, gone. So I'm assuming that, hey, she must have given it away or she drank it, one of the two. So you know what I did? I had no beer. Hey, she didn't touch her drink, so I had to grab her drink. I will never do this on the show again. I'll be way more prepared and make sure I have a beer in my mini fridge in my office. I don't even know what this is. It's her wine. She had 3 of them. It's barefoot Moscato or fruit Scotto. And flavor is apple. So I have to drink something to keep up to the namesake of Cowboys and Cold Ones. So we're just going to drink this apple wine. And you know what? Why not? It's the off season. OTAs are kicking off for the Dallas Cowboys. And we'll pour a little bit in there. Cheers to everybody. Dude, that smells like an apple. I mean, obviously, but I'm not a big wine drinker. But we're going to do this for the show. So, cheers. Don't tell anybody, but that's not that bad. Anyway, Cowboys and Cold Ones, man, OTAs have kicked off. There's some jersey controversy. This will be one of those quick shows where we're just going to sit back, hang out on a weekday. Remember, once the season officially kicks off, we are going to have post-game after every Dallas Cowboys game, whether it be Monday Night Football, Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday Night Football, prime time on Monday Night Football. It doesn't matter. Thanksgiving, I'm going live because I want to do this, drink with you guys, preferably beer, but today it's wine. And we're just going to talk Dallas Cowboys football. But first, as we're doing this, I do want to remind you guys to make sure you follow me on my Twitter at Corey Clark Radio, Corey. And a big reason for that is, well, I'm starting off. It's not all about the viewers. I'm just happy the few of you that do tune in as we're just getting started. But I do have a little fun prize for you guys as we get things going here. So if you look here, my Twitter page, the Micah Parsons jersey giveaway. Yes, I'm giving away Dallas Cowboys first round pick, Micah Parsons. I'm going to give away a jersey. How to enter? You have to be following me on Twitter. You got to retweet this tweet, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and a bonus entry if you retweet the show announcement below right here. So go to my Twitter at Corey Clark Radio, retweet that, and I'm giving away a Micah Parsons jersey on the day, June 23rd, on one of my shows. So I'm real excited for that. I mean, I really am. So again, that's where it is. Go to my Twitter, follow me, get in on the Micah Parsons jersey giveaway. And one more thing, we're going to stick around here because there's been a lot of controversy for some reason about these jersey numbers. And we'll get into it more, one player than the other, which I mean, I understand, but we'll break it down just a little bit. I know a lot of people, they work during the day when these press conferences happen or when OTAs are taking place. OTAs were just open in the media for the first time yesterday. So maybe you guys saw them. Maybe you guys aren't following along. That's why I'm here. Here to help you out. We'll talk it through. We'll see what's been going on. But the one thing that got me more excited than anything, and no, it wasn't Dak Prescott being back, which don't get me wrong, that is awesome too. Like seeing Dak Prescott back out there is absolutely sick. He looks good. He was doing basically everything, running around, throwing on the run, dropping back, handing balls off to Tony Pollard because Ezekiel Elliott wasn't there, but he was in the building. So I don't know what that was all about. I mean, don't overthink it. It's May 26th today. I wouldn't overthink that. But this got me more excited than anything. The walkout bodyguards for Dak Prescott. Rain Dakota Prescott's got his 5 bodyguards back. Tyler Batazze, Zach Martin are there as Tyler's going to take over the center position. No real competition for him there. Tyron Smith in the big 77, Leo Collins in the big 71, and Connor Williams there in the 52. We need him to have a good year too. But as long as all 5 of them stay healthy, just look at that walkout. That makes me happy. Seeing Leo and Tyron Smith back healthy and ready to go, that's a good thing. So, I mean, they didn't do much, and I wouldn't expect them to in May, maybe in training camp, which, by the way, training camp is now starting officially for the Dallas Cowboys July 21st. They'll do July 21st along, just like the Steelers are. They get the early jump on it because they play in the Hall of Fame game. Also because, I mean, they play the first game of the regular season against Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay on Thursday. But the Bucs don't start till the 24th. Everybody else starts in the late July 20s, I think the July 29th area. But what we care about is the Cowboys start July 21st, same day as the Pittsburgh Steelers. Give us some extra days. And we need it because last year's OTAs weren't a thing. It was all Zoom. Basically like this, how we're talking to the camera, going over plays, everything else. Training camp, it's going to be nice. I mean, preseason, I know a lot of us hate preseason because of the fact that, hey, people can get hurt or it's just a waste of time. But after being away from it for a year, it's going to be really important for this year's class of rookies, undrafted free agents that can really make a name for themselves. And last year's too, like a lot of our pet cats, Reggie Robinson or Bradley and they should get a lot of run in these preseason games that are going to take place. Hall of Fame game and the other ones that have been announced already. Probably next week, unless some other big news happens. Just an idea. When we go live here on YouTube next week, we're going to go over the schedule, preseason, but also the regular season schedule. And I'm going to make my game-by-game predictions, my way too early game-by-game predictions, because honestly, whatever I say, May 31st, June 1st, June 2nd, whenever I do it, it won't matter because things are going to get a lot different in training camp. I mean, knock on wood, people get hurt. People sit out. People don't look good in training camp. Regular season changes a lot of things. But no, back to the preseason. I am excited for that. I do want to see these guys get runs. I want to see Kelvin Joseph out there. I want to see Micah Parsons and Jabril Cox out there together because that is your 2022 linebacker duo, which gets me into the Jalen Smith thing. We'll go over the OTA stuff in a little bit. Jersey number changes. Jalen Smith has taken over Tony Romo's number, the beloved Romo, jersey number 9. Jaylon actually wore that in college at Notre Dame. So, I mean, he's happy with it. But what he had to do is he couldn't just say, hey, Jerry, I'm going to change numbers. It's not that easy. If you're a rookie, it's easy. If you're a free agent or you got traded to a new team this year, it's easy. But if you are set in stone and you were jersey number 54 like he was last year, I mean, I have 54 in my closet right now. So, but Jaylon has to buy all the merchandise off the racks, like all of it. And I believe Todd Archer of ESPN reported it said a 6-figure amount in which he has to pay for it. 6 figures. Jalen is paying NFL retail price to buy out all the number 54 jerseys. That's just not a smart decision. Because you want to know a little secret? One, I mean, that's a bad financial decision. Two, for the guy, I mean, I don't care. It's not my money. And I think Jalen Smith in jersey number 9 actually is going to look pretty cool. But he could have gotten that for free next year. He could have changed a 9 easy next year. No problem at all. Because he's going to be on a new team. I don't think he's going to be on the Dallas Cowboys next year. I mean, a lot of people think that as well. I mean, it's easy to look at, but Jalen Smith, a lot of people like to say the criticism is he cares more about the business side of football. Like, take care of your money, Jalen. Take care of your money. Everybody out there. I mean, Dak is he took care of his money contract-wise to play football, and he's about to take care of his money with a specific brand. I don't know. It's a little insider stuff. Hopefully it's finalized next week, but Dak Prescott is about to get paid again, and Just Do It might be in on Jalen Smith or on Dak Prescott. I need more wine. Guys, it's going to be beer, guys. I can't believe she gave away my beer the day before my show is supposed to take place. But whatever. Hope you have something better to drink than I do. Share what you got to drink on Twitter with me at Corey Clark Radio. Comment on the YouTube section below and let me know what you're drinking or any other questions. Also, by the way, there's that voicemail episode we do constantly throughout the months leading up to the NFL season. During the NFL season, if I get a good enough voicemail throughout the week and it's not a planned voicemail episode, I'm going to still play it here live on the show. So if you leave a voicemail, question, comment, anything you want to say, hot take, call me, call the number, leave a voicemail, 317, it's right there. It's leaving 584-6776. Call at any time and we'll get that voicemail up on the program, Cowboys and Cold Ones. You call drunk, you call mad, I don't care. Just call in. We'll get you on the air, buddy. This isn't my show. It's our show. I like to say that. It's not just mine. It's our show. I'm just hanging out. We're talking. We're drinking beer at a bar, buddy to buddy. We're all Cowboys fans here. But Jalen Smith, yeah, he could have got that number for free next year. If you really have a problem with it, you probably shouldn't. Like, it's not – Romo's number isn't retired. It's not like Jerry Jones took Romo's number out of retirement and gave it to Jalen. And I mean, we all love Romo. He did so much. And quarterback wins is not a quarterback stat. Sure, he got 2 playoff wins. He didn't win a Super Bowl, but Romo, 9 God, will be lived forever here. And I think a new hashtag for Jalen Smith should be hashtag swipe9. And I hate the swipe, but if he does a good play, I'm all for it. So swipe9. So every time he makes a play. Because, come on, guys. I mean, that's Jalen Smith and his new number 9. All these videos, by the way, and pictures, all credit to Dallas Cowboys Twitter and DallasCowboys.com. Don't snitch on me. Don't know if I'm necessarily allowed to do it. But we took the photos. I posted on my Twitter page at Corey Clark Radio. Jalen Smith rocking his new single digit at OTA yesterday, in which it was open and available to the media. Number 9 looks good. That looks good. But only if we can get – see, I don't have a problem with Jalen switching numbers. I don't have a single problem with it at all. If Jalen wants to wear 9, wear 9. You just have to start caring and playing like you did when you wore number 9 at Notre Dame when you were supposed to be the top prospect. And then you got that terrible injury. You fought your way through adversity. You got your own sunglasses thing going on in your side business. You're helping out communities. You're doing a great job off the field. It's just on the field. 2020 was awful. He was good in 2019. And then 2020 went downhill. He couldn't run. And if there's something physically wrong that we don't know about and he's not telling or the doctors aren't telling, then I understand. But look, Jalen, this is me looking you in the mirror. Leighton, you too. Leighton Vander Esch. You got two rookies who are ready to jump in and play. Micah Parsons, he's really good. Jabril Cox, he's really good in coverage. He'll get better in run defense. Micah, he can get better in pass coverage, but he's good in the run defense, and he's heck of a good linebacker when it comes to sideline, which used to be the compliment for you, Jalen. That used to be the compliment for you. And we saw that play. Remember, it was in the goal line, a big play. Deshaun Watson takes off for the right side towards the pylon. Jaylon chased him down from the middle of the field, didn't let him gain a yard to get a touchdown or two-point conversion, whichever one it was. And that was flex Jaylon. That was worthy of a swipe. 10 swipes, 9 swipes. Swipe 9. That was worthy. Leighton, you just got to stay on the field. I feel for him because I think Wolf Hunter is a good football player when he stays healthy. Jaylon, I don't know. And you know what? Regardless of it, they didn't pick up Leighton's fifth-year option. Jaylon, you can get out of his contract next year. And Micah Parsons and Jabril Cox are just waiting to take over linebacker 1, linebacker 2, playing almost majority of the snaps. Don't get me wrong, they're going to play a good amount of snaps this year. I don't know how Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator, is going to rotate things, whether it's in the nickel or the base package or the dime set they may run. I guarantee you Micah Parsons will see a lot of snaps. You don't draft a guy that high and not play him. Jabril Cox, you could probably sneak in here and there on specific situations like 3rd and longs. He'd probably be really good for you. You could sneak in him on special teams for sure. But that's a Jabril Cox role for 2021. But enough about Jaylon. I don't have a problem with Jaylon going to 9. I don't care. Romo said it was okay. Jaylon said he called Romo and asked him. I think that was respectful in itself, so I will give credit to him there. I mean, I'm not going to be the guy that's going to hate on him because he wants to wear a jersey number 9. It's not like he's a New York Yankee, which, by the way, I'm a Yankee fan. That's Aaron Judge. It's not like he's a New York Yankee and he's asking to wear number 2, and Steinbrenner said, yeah, hey, here you go. Here's number 2. No, I mean, Romo's number wasn't retired, guys, and it's 9 on defense. It's not like it's a quarterback wearing it. So in the end, I don't care. But the other jersey number, we do know changes of. Micah Parsons went to 11, which Jerry made that pretty clear was going to happen in his draft day press conference. Cedric Wilson went down to number 1, which that's another story for position battle. One of Cedric and one of Noah Brown, between those two, one of them will not be on the roster this year. I'm calling it now. But the one I think is absolutely the best of them all. Our favorite safety, pet cat from day one, from Texas A&M, man, Donovan Wilson. No, that's funny. That's actually hold on. I went the wrong way, but this is a funny story too. If you can kind of see here on the right side, there was some Eagles reporter said these are 2 pictures of Jalen Hurts right here, right? There's Jalen in the red on the right side, 2 pictures of Jalen Hurts. And me being the smart ass I am, I zoomed in on the trash cans. I go, correct. There are 2 pictures of Jalen Hurts. If you don't hate the Eagles, I don't know why you're here, but we hate the Eagles here. Anyway, Donovan Wilson wearing number 6 again like he did in college. That looks clean. Are any of you going to complain that they took Chris Jones' number? No. But that's absolutely, I like that. Donovan Wilson is going to be a big-time player for the Dallas Cowboys this year, guys. And I cannot wait. Can't wait. Back to the Jalen thing quick. Yeah, number 9, he probably could have waited till next year, got it free when he's on a new team. But Donovan Wilson wearing 6, that looks clean, as is Jalen's. But Donovan's, man, Wilson Hive is at an all-time high right now, guys. All-time high. All right, let's do a quick OTA rundown real quick. For here on Cowboys and Cold Ones. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining us here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, comment. It means a lot to get this thing going. I got the equipment all set. I'm ready to go. This is my first official episode for you guys, and I'm happy to be doing it. Just a couple things running down. Dude, Dak Prescott's back out there, guys. Dak's back. And that's fun. Dak looks good. He's in that red jersey. He's not out there when there's defensive linemen yet, but I don't want him out there in May. I don't need that. You shouldn't want that either. Sure, it's cool and all, but to see the photos and the videos of Dak working out or on the Dallas Cowboys Twitter page or all the media guys in the Cowboys Nation territory, or whether it's on his Instagram page, like he posted, well, that's cool and all, but man, I don't want anything happening. I don't want something swelling up, which nothing's been reported that's even the case. He feels great. Dak said actually at a press conference on Tuesday that post practice, he was talking about how a couple weeks he probably wouldn't be able to run around the way he was and all this stuff, but he's doing it now. He says he feels good. He feels great. He says there's no restrictions. He's ready to go. And it's only May 26th. We all remember that injury against the New York Giants last year, and that just crushed all of us. I cried. I cried. I'm a big baby, but I'm just happy to see Dak back out there in that week 1 regular season game. Even I don't care if it's on the road or not, at Tampa Bay week 1. And then when they're finally back at home week 3, man, it's going to be loud for Dak. I'm going to get up and cheer. I mean, I might go to the Tampa game. That's to be determined. But even if I'm here watching it on my TV, I'm going to be up and I'm going to be cheering. It's going to give me chills, as it should you, having Dak back. That's just some good news. Taking things slow on purpose. You might see things where players are working on the side during OTAs, where players are getting days off, like Amari Cooper yesterday, Blake Jarwin, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, Lale Collins doing things slow. They're all good. They're all ready to go as close as they can be in May. They're ahead of schedule. Amari, why does he need to be in OTA every day? He doesn't. He's the guy I wouldn't want to cover man-to-man in the NFL. I mean, that wide receiver group of Amari, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. We probably could have made room for Julio Jones, but I put a Twitter poll up on Corey Clark Radio, and a good amount of you voted on it. Who would you rather have right now, Julio Jones or Michael Gallup? And the big answer was Michael Gallup, and I agree, because you'll get the age difference, and Michael Gallup's got a lot of football left. Julio Jones doesn't, and then Julio Jones crushed that all when Shannon Sharp called him on live TV. I don't know if Julio knew or not. I don't think he did, but it's a giant show where actors go, so it could have all been planned. But he said he wants to win, so he didn't want to go to Dallas. He's out of there in Atlanta. So, I mean, if you want to be really technical with it, Julio, then you only got one place to go. And if you want to win, only one team out of 32 wins year by year. But those players are just taking it slow, and that's no problem at all. Officially, Reggie Robinson is playing cornerback again after being a cornerback his rookie year, then being asked to move to safety, didn't play at all. And then now Dan Quinn had a good conversation with him. The quarterback's coach had a good conversation with him, moved him to cornerback, and he actually made a good play in OTA. Reggie Robinson and Smith, the rookie, they both made plays on the ball yesterday. So good for Reggie Robinson. I mean, that is a guy that I'm rooting for, but the roster is cut so thin right now at cornerbacks. I mean, you have Trayvon Diggs, you have Kelvin Joseph, Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis. You have the rookie Smith you just drafted in the late 3rd round, number 99 overall. Are you going to carry 6 corners? And if you are, then that's Reggie Robinson, I guess. I mean, there's Burton out there too. CJ Goodwin is a cornerback / special teamers. He's making the team no matter what. We saw him play a little bit last year where he was just the spy on Lamar Jackson. He did his job perfectly, but he's our special teams ace, so he's not going anywhere. So you got to find room. Someone's got to be traded. Could that be one of the Jordans or Anthonys? I doubt it. I don't know how fast they're going to rush Kelvin Joseph out there. We know how they like to take things easy with rookies. The first team defense out there in OTA was Trayvon Diggs, Anthony Brown with Jordan Lewis in the slot. Kelvin Joseph did, though, get a lot of work in from what it sounded like. So, I mean, I hope week 1, day 1, Kelvin Joseph is far enough along, your rookie corner from Kentucky, that it's Trayvon Diggs, CB1, Kelvin Joseph, CB2, and then you have a rotator and a competition training camp between to decide your slot corner, Anthony Brown or Jordan Lewis. So Reggie Robinson, he's going to be fighting for a spot. He's going to have to continue making plays. OTA, yeah, cool, but do it in training camp, and then you're bit. That's why I mentioned earlier in the show, guys, how big preseason is for these training camp battles. It's huge. Like Basham's got to fight for his job. The defensive end / edge rusher, whatever. We've got him in free agency. Brent Urban will fight for his job. These rookies will all have to fight for their jobs. They have to earn their star. That's what they say. And Reggie Robinson is one of the bigger ones. And then you stay with the defensive back groups. One of the other things I noticed from OTAs just by checking in and everything, which really shocked me because I thought this guy was going to start on the PUP list, PUP, due to his Achilles tear last year. Let alone did I think there was a 0% chance he'd be on the field for OTAs in May. KZ was out there, your safety out of Atlanta. Neal was playing with the linebackers. KZ was playing as your free safety back there. So he was out there after his Achilles injury. And David Hellman with DallasCowboys.com joked about it with KZ, and not really joke, but ask him like about his rehab and everything. He goes like he understands the battle he has ahead of him to make sure he can stay healthy. What I found funny is that KZ said whenever he's at home and he's walking up his stairs, he's walking on his tippy toes to keep that area strong. And as soon as I read that, I was actually in front of a staircase or bleachers. So I went on my tippy toes and went up it. I've never tore my Achilles, but that hurt. That hurt. So, and obviously I'm not an NFL player. I'm just a guy that talks Cowboys and drinks wine apparently today. So having KZ back there is going to be fun. I mean, my ideal on May 26th, you have KZ back there. You got Donovan Wilson as your strong safety. You have out wide Joseph and Diggs in the slot. You have either Jordan or Anthony Brown. I don't care which one, whichever one's playing well. And then you have a whole giant rotation of Randy Gregory, who finally is going to get himself a year. He's going to have his year. This is Randy Gregory's year. You have the guy who's the most underappreciated Dallas Cowboy in NFL history, and DeMarcus Lawrence. You guys don't understand because sack numbers aren't there. He disrupts every play. He draws double teams. He disrupts the run. He's the only guy who's been disrupting the run the last couple of years. Even the tackles haven't been doing that, which that'll change of Osa and our big fat man out of Kentucky too, who's going to play. Brent Urban is one of the best run defenders according to PFF. The Dallas Cowboys got out of Chicago from last year in free agency. But yeah, so Randy Gregory, DeMarcus Lawrence. I want to see Tristan Hill. I want to see Osa in there a lot. Antoine Woods is not on the team anymore. He actually signed with my hometown team here. I live in Indiana, the Indianapolis Colts. So best of luck to 99. Woods is fantastic. And then your linebackers, man, like that's going to be a fun training camp battle. Like if by far Micah Parsons, Jabril Cox just look dominant out there, you don't think Dan Quinn's going to be like, yeah, these are my guys. These are my 1 and 2s. I wasn't here when we drafted Jaylon. I wasn't here when we drafted Leighton. Leighton's on his last year. Jalen's probably on his last year, not officially contract-wise like LVE is, but I think it's going to be Jaylon and Leighton getting the snaps with Micah Parsons, Jabril Cox coming in, but there's going to be a lot of interchangeables. Like Micah, Jaylon are working together in OTA. Leighton and Micah were working together. Jaylon and LVE were working together. Jabril and Micah were working together. You have 4 good linebackers. And guys, I forget it sometimes too. Also getting in on the mix in there at a drop-down safety, but now moving the linebacker. And Dan Quinn said it himself. He's been working with the linebackers. Is Keane O'Neal, the other Atlanta Falcons safety that came over, who's now transitioning to probably a full-time linebacker. If someone gets hurt, he can slide over. That's just a good flexibility to have. So the Dallas Cowboys theoretically have 5 linebackers that are not just bench pieces. They are solid playmakers that can come in and make a difference. Jaylon, we've seen it. Leighton, we've seen it. Just got to stay healthy. Jalen's just got to learn how to run or get his head in the game. Well, Jabril Cox, we've definitely seen it, not at NFL level. Micah, we know for sure it's going to be pretty darn tootin'. He's going to be on the field. And we've seen it at Penn State. He was all over the field. Go watch that bowl game where he played AT&T Stadium. His best game on film. All over the place, wrecking havoc on the end arounds, on the run, in the pass game. He did it all. And Keenan O'Neal, who he's good too. So you have Dan Quinn has a choice between which 5 he's wanting to go with. And it's going to be fun. And it's May 26th. We got time to relax. We got time to figure it all out. But training camp, we are 2 months away. Under that, July 21st is when it begins. I cannot wait. I want to try and go to Oxnard this year, guys. I'm going to try. If I do, we're definitely going live from Oxnard. So keep it on here on the YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment here on the YouTube channel. Just type in Corey Clark, type in Cowboys and Cold Ones on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter at Corey Clark Radio. And until next time, guys, just one more time. Man, that Donovan Wilson jersey looks sick. I cannot wait for football season to officially get here. Kick off week 1 against the Buccaneers. But we got a long way to go until that. About 3.5 months, 2 months away from training camp. There's a lot to talk about. Schedule breakdown will be next week. We'll go over it. Any other storylines that do happen to pop up. Hopefully nothing bad pops up where we got to talk about an injury. Let's just keep it positive because I'm all about drinking and being positive. I only drink angry when the Cowboys lose or someone gets hurt, which happened a lot in 2020. So until next time, guys, Cowboys and Cold Ones. We'll talk to you next week, all right? Cheers.